99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast. All you have to do is turn it up on demand.
You can always send us a message and we'll toss it out to the group if you've got some sort of issue or problem that you're facing. And we'll see if we can get you some help. So we got this message from a listener who says, Ben and Kelly, my problem is perfect for your show. Stop there.
Okay. All right.
Could be anything. I'll just say it. My fiancé picks his nose.
Oh, my God. I don't know whether to be offended or super happy that she thinks of us for this stuff.
Right. She continues, he has some sort of condition where he's constantly stuffed up and sniffling every year from about October to March. He thinks it's just because of the cold air. I'd be fine with him picking his nose if he did it in the bathroom or in the other room. But we've had...
Is he using a Kleenex? Do we know?
She doesn't say that.
We're going to assume yes.
Okay, but we've had several fights about him doing it when we're cuddling on the couch or sitting in bed or working together at the table. Now, to appease me, he won't do it while we're eating, but he thinks...
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not...
So generous.
Right? But he thinks I'm not taking his, quote, medical issues seriously when I tell him to knock it off or go to the doctor. Help.
Oh, wow. I feel like we do need... Well, I'm going to defer to you, Dr. Davis, with your half semester of pre-med.
Okay, so...
I don't know. I feel like I'm hoping that he's like blowing his nose in a Kleenex.
So...
And maybe... away from her or something, if it's so much.
When we deal with medical issues on the show, we automatically defer to me, who, in undergrad, I did take a half a semester of pre-med before I switched my major over to communications. So,
and you've seen medical shows on TV, so this practically makes you a doctor.
Now, it doesn't sound like he's blowing his nose. It sounds like he's picking his nose, because she literally says picks his nose.
I know.
And so,
and then I hope he puts the little Kleenex over his finger and then does the little digging.
I gotta think that if he is going in that many times that it's become an issue that they literally fight about it, I don't think he's grabbing for a Kleenex every time.
Okay, I would think, and again, I'm not a medical professional, but I feel like bacteria on your fingers can't be good to keep shoving up your nose repeatedly.
Well, isn't there sprays or things that you can use that will help, like, moisturize your nose? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. There's like prescription. I use Flonase. It helps with like seasonal allergy kind of like symptoms and start to get a little congested certain times of the year.
And allergies, like you have itching when it comes to allergies, right? Like that's a symptom of allergies is itching.
I mean, kind of. I literally don't have any allergies. Like I went and got tested, nothing showed up, but yet I still have like symptoms at certain times of the year where you start to get a little clogged up.
Okay.
Start using that.
So
it's fine.
Her fiance is a chronic nose picker, and she doesn't know how to get him to stop.
She comes to us.
All right. So
we're the people that are going to solve it.
Please chime in so we don't have to. All right. 502-571-9970. It's group therapy. Group therapy should be an easy one, right? Like, we got a message from a listener who's saying that her fiance is such a chronic nose picker, says it's a medical condition. He can't stop. She's tried to get him to cut it out or go to the doctor or something, but he just won't. And she's asking us for help. Victoria writes in and is like, am I the only one who kind of sighed in relief when he revealed what the issue was? And it was just picking... nose picking. I mean, I was expecting something much worse.
Yes, absolutely. I think we needed something a little less heavy, and this delivers.
Yeah, so I guess. Yeah, thank you. Glenn messages us and says, you are not being very sensitive to his medical condition. If you're going to be married, you need to learn compassion for your partner. Why don't you both just get checked for allergies? That way it's the both of you doing it together, solving the issue.
Okay, but I think he's kind of refusing to do that. That's one of the problems.
Yeah,
Now, we got a text from Yasmin that says it's got a name. It's a disorder called rhinotelexomania.
Oh, wow. That's technical.
I know.
I didn't learn that in my first half a semester of pre-med.
Well, Yasmin sounds very smart, so I'm going to go ahead and trust that.
Yeah, Rachel writes in and says, working at an allergy clinic, I think if he's suffering that much, he should just come get tested for allergies. It could really benefit not only her, but him also.
Yeah, I would think he would want to start doing something at this point because it's not only probably annoying for him, but it's causing issues in the relationship, like they're fighting about it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that big of a problem, now here's the thing: if I didn't ask, or we don't know if he does that during the summer months, like does he continue to kind of pick his nose when the air isn't winter air and dry air and all that?
Don't know. It seemed to be during that window that she mentioned, like what, October to March?
Yeah, right. Dan writes in,
I don't know.
Am I the only one that was picking my nose when Ben actually described this? Here's the thing. As soon as I started reading her message, my nose started itching. And I was like,
I know, so is mine. But I'm not inserting the finger. I'm just scratching on the outside.
I'm not inserting the finger. Can we save that audio clip?
I don't know.
I'm not inserting the finger.
I feel like that's going to be used against me later.
Oh, my God. All right. Andrew, the love doctor, checks in and says she needs to tell him either to get tested or the wedding's off. Man, he is going end game.
He does. He usually does. But, we need someone to just kind of lay it out there. Tell it like it is. You know.
Yeah, so
let's solve it.
Both Andrew, the love doctor, and Glenn, who had messaged us earlier, are both kind of like, hey, if you guys are going to be married, you need to figure this stuff out. Like,
yeah, there needs to be compromising skills.
Yeah. So, okay, gosh. All right. So what are we saying? I mean, we're saying
we're saying get him to the allergy doctor.
So, okay, no. I've got the perfect thing. This is what you do. You say, and you're not lying to him if you say this. All right?
Oh,
all right? You say, hey, first off, you make an appointment to see an allergist. All right? You do that behind his back.
Wow.
Hang on, I'm getting there. You make the appointment for both you and he to get tested for allergies, okay? Then, at the time of the appointment, you say, hey, let's go get some ice cream. What you're not telling him is that before you go to get ice cream, you go to the allergist and you get tested, and then afterwards you go get ice cream.
I feel like this is a really bad plan because it involves lying.
No, you're not lying.
No.
You're not lying.
No, you are lying.
You're saying
100%.
we're going to get ice cream and you're going to go get ice cream. Just before you go get ice cream, we're going to stop off at the allergist and we're going to get tested.
We're going to go get a bunch of pricks on your shoulder, maybe on your back.
I'm going to save that audio clip too. You're just dropping some good ones today, Kay.
It's logistics. I know. I've been through the procedure.
All right, so tell him to go. We're going to go get ice cream. Go to the allergist first, then go to get ice cream. And,
no.
And we'll figure this all out.
Just say, let's go together. We'll go get allergy tested together. That's what we're going to do. We need this because we're fighting.
Listen,
all the time.
I'm writing her back, and I'm going to tell her what my plan is. All right. Hey, by the way, we'll post it up on Facebook if you want to chime in or whatever, and you can leave your comment and see what others have written at Ben and Kelly Show. That's group therapy.